Huh?
Do they look pretty,
Not in here.
or they don't?
They show black and white here.
Oh, are they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, does that just take black and white?
Huh?
Does that just take black and white? Or it take color?
I don't know
Huh?
what it's supposed to do. No, it takes color, but it don't show color here. It just shows it in black and white.
Well, that won't be no good.
Huh?
by Mandy Patinkin as Kenneth Duperstein, the soap opera watching Supreme Court Justice whose seat Thomas seeks to fill.
Let's be straight here. There's a lot of wood to chop in the civil rights community. It's hysterical, not privately. Don't accept the idea of a black conservative, but politically, it'll never happen.
And by Louis Gossett Jr. as a civil...
Yep, that was it, Daddy. Yep, it is. I'm zooming right in on you. Hi, Daddy. Testing 1, 2, 3. Zoom. Recording Daddy's house because Dad has just decided that he wants Uncle Jim to put aluminum siding on it. And he wants some pictures, some before and after pictures, so that he can see how much better it's going to look. And we had a bad winter, and some of the paint that Daddy worked so hard to put on a couple years ago is already coming off. So he's given up finally and going to have the siding put on. So we're just going to take a few pictures. You can see the other houses in the neighborhood, and we're looking up the street, and a lot of them have already had the aluminum siding put on. So Daddy thinks he's going to be happy with it, and Uncle Jim's already started the work on it. So just kind of walk up the drive here, and we'll get another look at the house. And Dad has already put aluminum siding on the garage, so that already has it on. So they're both going to look the same. So the aluminum siding will be white, and there'll be new windows for the porch and new windows for the upstairs. And Dad already did the rest of the downstairs windows and replaced them with some real nice vinyl windows. You can see that Uncle Jim is already working on setting up his scaffolding at the side of the house so he can start the project. He put all of his scaffolding up there. You can see he's already to climb up. Quite a job. Gonna have to get some helpers for Uncle Jim so that he can get it all done. But we'll take pictures as we go along so Daddy can see the difference it's gonna make. Yeah. Here you can see the rest of the neighborhood down the street. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Beautiful spring day. It's the 4th of April, 2001, and it's probably about 55 degrees or so. So it really is just a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm going to walk around the side of the house now. We'll take some pictures in the back. Take a few pictures of Uncle Jim's treasures inside the truck. This is the magic truck that holds everything. Actually, Jim's trying to make a little bit of room inside the garage and take the car out so that he can store some things there. So here we are around the back of the house, trying to get back far enough so that we can actually see the whole house. So I have to back into the garage in order to do that. But you can see what it looks like now. Uncle Jim's already got some of his equipment and stuff around. You can see his ladder. You can see a piece of the scaffolding there. Just getting the whole project set to go. You can hear all the birds in the backyard. They're so happy it's spring. They are really happy it's spring. So it will be fun to see. I'm walking backwards. I want to make sure I don't kill myself doing this. It'll be fun to see the difference in the looks of the house as everybody does all their work to make it nice for Dad. We'll walk down the side of the yard a little bit, and so we can see the scaffolding and everything from this side. So you can kind of see, kind of shooting into the sun a little bit, but you can see that he's got it all set up, ready to go. I'll have to get some pictures of him when he's up there on his monkey bars, huh? Nice backyard. There's Daddy's trusty car. Started all through a very cold, blustery winter, so it was a good thing. Here's the backyard. Lots of birds and stuff, and the daffodils are trying to come up, and the tulip tree is trying to bud, but everything's not quite ready yet. Here we are in the very back of the yard. You can see that the daffodils are all pretty green, look pretty healthy, but we don't have any flowers yet. We're waiting for the flowers. Doesn't look like it should be too long. We're supposed to get rain the next couple days. I bet that will be what will bring them out and make them happy. Let's see how the tulip tree looks. We can see it has some, whoops, looks a little fuzzy. I guess you can't get that close. But it's got some nice, fat, fuzzy blooms all ready to open up as soon as it stays warm enough for it. You can see the birds. The bird feeder. Where'd my bird go? Oh, the pretty bird sitting in the tree, and I lost him. Oh, there he is. Isn't that nice? Yeah, the birds are so happy. Uncle Jim put extra bird feeder up and has been filling them. And they're just all over the place, singing like crazy. The birds love Dad's old birdhouse. Just an old favorite. Look at them sitting up there, just happy as can be. Looks like they've really moved in, doesn't it? Yep, they look pretty happy there. It's a good old house. I think it's almost falling apart, but they don't seem to mind. They love it. Here's a kitty cat in the backyard who won't even get far enough away from me so I can take his picture. He just wants to rub up against my leg. What a silly kitty cat. Dad's yard is filled with creatures, all enjoying the springtime. Look at, he's so happy. He's just rolling around, rubbing my leg. Goodness sakes, kitty. Goodness sakes. Let's see if we can get another angle of the birdhouse here. See if we can see anybody. Oh, looks like everybody flew away, didn't they? Where did they go? Where did they go?
Tape. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a tape and measure it. Okay. Then there's a taking a break for a second. Okay.
This is Uncle Jim doing a little testing of a paint color for the trim for Daddy's house. It's a really pretty color of green, we think. So add a little character to the house, since everything else after the windows are changed out will be white. And it kind of goes with the roof. There's actually the same color as Mr. Hoovett's roof, and you can kind of see it a little bit better than the angle for ours. So it's a green shade. I think it'll look real pretty. Uncle Jim's just been working so hard. Ran in some plumb lines to make sure everything would be, all the siding would be straight and all that kind of thing. So he's getting all set to really start in earnest. I love that color. I think it's really going to make the house look pretty. Hope Daddy likes it. This angle you can kind of see a little bit better how the color will tie into the house, and it'll just be on the trim, just a little bit of accent. I think it'll look nice. So there's the artist at work. There he is. There's Rick. He's starting the siding project. Look at him go. We'll zoom in a little bit. See what kind of work he's up to here. There he is.
See, we're starting to put the insulation up.
Climbing the monkey bars. He's putting insulation up. Wow.
Get rid of off the windows. That'll be next week.
It's pretty neat, huh? See the progress there. Okay, we'll check back later, see how much they've done. This is the work that Uncle Jim and Rick did yesterday, Friday, which I think was the 5th of April. Anyway, it took them a little bit longer because it's their very first dormer area, and they had to figure some things out, and they put in the new window, and they put all of that softening underneath. Doesn't that look nice? And next they'll put the siding on. Uncle Jim went home for the weekend, and it rained some last night. They thought it was going to rain all day, so they thought it'd be a good day to take off, but some of the other parts will go faster than this, but this was the first section that they did. You can see that Mr. Huggett's crocus are out. Aren't they pretty? We'll get in real close and take a look at them. So Daddy, you can see that it's really spring out here. All the birds are chirping, and the first flowers of spring are out. Isn't that nice? We'll look and see how our daffodils are coming. Daddy, these are your spring flowers out under the tulip tree. I'm not sure if they're going to have blooms or not. They look like mostly leaves right now. We'll have to check it out. But there is a little tiny purple flower. If I can find it to show it to you. It's really kind of pretty. Boy, it's really tiny though. Let's see, can you see it right there down by the bottom of that little plant? Little teeny tiny purple flower. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, I think there's another one right at the base of that plant. See them? They're pretty though, aren't they? Yep. Spring flowers. All the birdies. They're all happy. Let's see what's happening with the tulip tree. It looks like it still has quite a bit to go. But it'll come fast, won't it? As soon as it has a few more warm days. You can see the neighbors' bird feeders and stuff back here, Daddy. Yeah, she draws a lot of birds. See how pretty Mrs. Campbell's house looks back there. Doesn't that look nice? It's all cream and tan. And then they put a real pretty door on it, just for accent. I think Mrs. Campbell would be surprised that her old house could look so pretty. Let's see, I'm gonna scout around to see if I can find the woodpecker hole. Hold on. Oh, there's one of the woodpecker holes, or maybe two of the woodpecker holes. There just don't happen to be any woodpeckers there right now. I saw some on one of their other trees over here too, because there was actually a woodpecker there when I spotted it. That's how I found it. Oh, I think that might be it there. Let's see, is that it? Does that look like a woodpecker hole? I don't know. I can't see it for sure. Yeah. But anyway, he was out here making a racket before. They sure like all these bird feeders and all these trees for them. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on out here, Daddy. Just spring is busting out all over, huh? See your bird, how much he's enjoying that house there? Whoop, there he goes. It's a real apartment building, isn't it? It's just really full of birds. Listen to them all, flying in and out, in and out. That's like the landing pad for all of the birds, I think. I don't know if I can spot any up close. I guess not. Pretty old pine tree, lots of fresh pine needles on it this year. Just loaded with them this year. The ends of the branches were just really heavy with them. You can find some of the pretty pine needles on the big old pine tree. It's become the best friend of all the birdies here. Let's see. It's hard to find things when you're zooming, isn't it? Here I found the big old pine cones, and a lot of them have already fallen down, but look how many there were. They were just, all the branches were loaded just like that. Yep, and those guys are still hanging on, but they'll be coming down in your yard, Daddy, just like the rest of them did.
There's a hole for the vent.
Yeah, I'm recording now. Yeah.